Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be doing our daily transparency update as always. So if you're new here, that just includes us talking about my gains or my losses for every single stock market day, whether it's a huge green day or a really big red day where I lose over like $20,000. Regardless, I still like to have that transparency and show you all the portfolio movements when I can and when I have the opportunities to do so. So as always, of course, if you appreciate these videos, please make sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out. But just getting right into the portfolio for today, as you can see, it has been a pretty notable green day for Tesla stock. It's currently up 3.59%, counting both the after hours and the normal market hours. But just addressing the portfolio, I'm at $161,645.44. And for the normal market hours, we got a plus 2.73% gain. That is plus $4,266.67. And then in the after hours currently, we are at plus 0.80%, which is plus $1,277.74. So for both the normal market hours and the after hours, we have green only, no red whatsoever, not even at one point throughout this whole market day. As you can see, our lowest point of the day was at 10:30 a.m. and at that point we were still in the green at plus 0.11%. So just addressing the movement for Tesla stock today, we started out at 9 a.m. in the pre-market at plus 1.46%. That was around plus $2,276. And then after that, once we hit the normal market hours at 9:30 a.m., it started out at plus 1.40%. And then from that point on, we hit this peak at 9:35 at plus 1.84%. And then we saw a little bit of a downturn here with some bounces here and there. And the lowest point of the day was at this point at 9:30 a.m. at plus 0.11%, like I said. And from that point onwards, a lot of people bought the dip, and we got a really significant incline from this point at 9:30 a.m. all the way up to this point at 1:50 p.m. So it went from plus 0.11% all the way up to plus 3.80%. So almost a 4% increase just from this time frame right here between 10:30 a.m. and at 1:50 p.m. So from that point on, we got a little bit of a downturn with some volatility. So it ended a little bit lower than this previous high point of the day, but still regardless, at 3:55 p.m., we got a plus 2.76% gain. That's around plus $4,312. And then once we started the after hours at 4 p.m., it had some volatility here and there with a downturn to this point at 4:20, and then specifically at 4:20 p.m. From that point onwards, we got a spike upwards all the way up to 4:30, which was at plus 0.98%, and then here we are currently at 4:42 p.m. at plus 0.55% in after hours. So it's nice to see after hours up a little bit, and for us to see that spike that we saw around 4:20 p.m. Ironically enough, it all started with that time frame. So anyways, counting both of these combined together, after hours and the normal market hours, we have Tesla currently at plus 3.39%. So this is a big difference from yesterday. I believe if we check the weekly chart, we got a pretty notable red day yesterday. Not anything too crazy, but we lost a little bit yesterday with the red day. But just addressing the past week, we are currently at minus 2.90%. That is minus $4,813.33. And for the past month, we are currently at plus 20.28%. That is plus $27,209.94. And for the past 3 months, we're currently at plus 28.01%. And that is plus $35,296.21. And then finally, for the past year, we are currently at plus 73.51%, which is plus $68,376.74. And the same thing does apply for the all-time chart as well, considering that I began investing less than a year ago on Robinhood, around, I'd say like 10 months or so. I began investing on December 2nd of 2019, I believe. So the yearly and the all-time are going to be the same until that December 3rd date. So now that we've addressed Tesla stock, we can go ahead and check out the rest of the market in comparison as well, in which we have NASDAQ at minus 0.48% for the day. However, on the other hand, we have VOO, which is what I usually use as like the general stock market comparison. We have this one being at plus 1.71%. So honestly, a huge surge day for VOO. That's one that really doesn't grow too much. We have a lot of back and forth between the red days and the green days, but to see around a 2% gain for VOO is definitely significant. And so just addressing some of the stocks on my watch list, these are not in order because for some reason Robinhood Desktop won't let me order them in the order that I want to. I mean, it lets me do it, but it doesn't show up as how I ordered it. However, just addressing these from what I would have them ordered in, so we have Amazon at plus 2.94%, almost a 3% gain for Amazon, Apple at plus 1.62%, Microsoft at plus 1.71%, Nvidia at plus 1.55%, Shopify at plus 3.09%, and then Adobe at plus 2.96%, almost 3%. So I'm kind of curious on Shopify. That's one that's kind of like getting back to its all-time high points, I think. So yeah, on September 1st, we are at 1134 for Shopify. Now it's at 1073. So just a small ways from the all-time high for Shopify. That's interesting. And then also just to check Nvidia out of curiosity, it is reaching near all-time highs as well. Its previous all-time high was on September 2nd at 573, almost 574, and right now it's at 558. So that's interesting to note. I know it's not really Tesla related, but it is on my watch list, and I like to keep up with a few of these just out of pure interest every now and then. So looking at everything else, as I said, Robinhood got everything else out of order on my watch list. So the ones you see right now are probably ones that would be much further down on my list, and the ones that I want at the top, it has it like way down here. But regardless, I see a lot of green today on this watch list. And so in general, it seems like today was a pretty solid stock market day. For the NASDAQ, not so much, but for VOO and even a lot of the tech stocks out there and Tesla as well, we got a green day. And especially for Tesla, this has been a pretty big green day. This has been a surge day for Tesla for sure. And so I think the reasoning for a surge day for Tesla today was based off of some of the recent news pieces. I mean, we can click on Tesla stock and check out what are some of the highlights on Robinhood right now. I know some news may not be mentioned on these highlights, but as it states right here by Benzinga, it says Elon Musk confirms Gigafactory Berlin will use 4680 cells, single piece casting, new paint system. So we'll be addressing that for the news video today, but still that's definitely notable in the sense that we're already seeing these batteries being utilized for something that is very close in the future. I mean, phase 1 completion of the Berlin Gigafactory is really not too far off. We're expecting early to mid 2021, I think, for the completion of the Berlin Gigafactory. So that's definitely not too far off, and to see them actually saying that they're going to be utilizing the 4680 cells when that factory is completed, then it shows us that the use of these cells are not very far off at all. So I think with this previous 2 to 3 year time frame being emphasized by Elon Musk on Twitter and during the presentation as well, people kind of expected all of this and the work with the new cells to be a lot further out. However, it seems to be more of a gradual transition in which, you know, by that time of 2023, 2022, then it's likely that it will be, as they stated, they'll be producing those cells at mass volume. So it doesn't mean that we can't see this gradual transition happening with this occurring with the Berlin Gigafactory as well. So that definitely gets me excited, and of course it may take some time to get these cells produced and developed for the cars across the board, all across the world, but to see this already beginning with the Berlin Gigafactory and then also possibly the Austin, Texas Gigafactory as well. I mean, just keep in mind that would probably make sense at this point if they're doing it with a Berlin Gigafactory. With the Austin, Texas one being really huge and the newest one being constructed, it would just make sense at this point, I think. So with all of this being planned out and actually occurring much sooner than some people expected, then I think that's one of the reasons why we had a green day today, because it's pointing towards this gradual transition rather than everything being expected to just happen by this certain time period. And then it also states right here, Tesla has a shot at producing 500,000 cars this year, Musk says in memo. So I saw this one on Twitter, and this was a recent email, I believe, sent out by Elon Musk stating basically that he believes they can make it happen in terms of this 500K vehicle goal for 2020. And keep in mind that we usually see like an email being sent out by Elon Musk at the end of quarter push where they're really trying to just get the morale up and also note that they really need to reach this milestone number. However, I think it's important to note that he's already talking about this at the beginning of the quarter. So he's kind of putting the pressure on at the beginning so everyone knows this is like a really crucial quarter. This is what really matters here, and this is what defines whether they actually meet their goal or not. So he's already emphasizing this early in the quarter and not just at the end of the quarter. So I think that's important to note because they're really trying to make this happen. I definitely think it's possible, but of course it's going to take a lot of hard work, time, and execution to make it happen. But I certainly think this is achievable by Tesla. So anyways, just addressing the return for today and also the total return. As you can see, for today's return, we are currently at plus 3.56%. That is plus $5,548.18. And then for the total return, we are currently at plus 44.83%. which is plus $50,017.91. So we're around a $50,000 gain for Tesla overall right now. This would actually be much better had I put all of this money in a lot earlier on. So keep in mind, that's one of the major reasons why my total return gain percentage isn't as high as it used to be. It used to be around at like plus 120% or something around that, but now it's lowered a little bit since my average cost has gone up since I've been buying heavily over the past couple of weeks and the past couple of months. However, that's completely okay with me because what matters in the long term for me is whether this stock goes up tremendously. So the short-term movements don't matter so much, and I'm still, regardless, very excited and satisfied with my gains so far, not only with just Tesla stock, but also just the portfolio in general when I used to own only 3 stocks instead of just this one now. So regardless, I'm still very satisfied, but as I said, the gain percentage being reduced in the short term doesn't matter to me because I know that in the long term, it's going to pay off and it's going to grow more. Of course, that's all just personal opinion. Nothing that I say or have said in this video is to be considered financial advice. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick little portfolio breakdown for you all today. Nothing super special to really talk about. We talked about in yesterday's video how I view red days as opportunities. So technically, for those that took advantage of yesterday's sale and actually bought Tesla at a discount, they were able to grow their position significantly today based off of yesterday's movement downwards. So that's something to take note of as well. So congrats to those people that made money that took advantage of yesterday's sale for Tesla stock. But anyways, please make sure to smash that like button if you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, there was really nothing too special to talk about other than just address the movement for Tesla stock today and also show off the portfolio a little bit. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and also feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks, and especially with Webull right now, you can get one free stock valued up to $1,600, and to get that, all you have to do is sign up with my referral link and deposit $100 into your account. And keep in mind, you can take that $100 right back out after you get your free stock. So it's basically just nice passive income with minimal effort. And it also helps support the channel as well, in which I'll get some free stocks. Just wanted to let you all know about that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.